Hey everybody, welcome to Wizard Way. My name is Chris, and today I'm doing a quick flash tutorial. I'm basically going to show you guys what the best class is to take in Hogwarts Mystery for any of the CREST challenges. So, if you're taking a look at Hogwarts Mystery with me today, you will probably notice that down here in the lower right-hand corner, we have a new CREST challenge. This is where you earn crests by completing classes with full stars. So, the best way to do this is actually very, very simple, and I will show you guys how to do it and a couple tips and tricks to better utilize your energy when you're trying to complete these challenges in order to unlock all of those fun little rewards. So, first off, what you want to do is take a look at the rewards that are presented toward you. So obviously the goal here is to get all the way to the end, which is going to be 95 crests. And that does seem like a lot, but if you utilize a couple of these tricks that I'm going to show you guys, it's really, really easy to get very far, very quickly, with minimal effort in here. And so, hope you guys will stick with me in this quick little tutorial, and let's get started, shall we? So the very first thing that you need to do is, first off, note that I am only in year 2. So these tips and tricks might not work as well if you are further along in the story, or you might need to augment them a little bit, because in year 2, I only have access to certain classes. So my advice here is going to be geared toward people who are still a little bit early in the game, but depending on how the other classes turn out in the game, you might need to change things up a little bit. So just wanted to give that disclaimer first, but let's get started. So as you can see, I'm year 2. I have 20 as my attribute in all 3, courage, empathy, and knowledge. That really won't matter, but the one that we're going to be concentrating on is empathy, and I will show you what I mean. So, first things first, you want to note the energy that you are starting with. So, you definitely want to take a look at your counter here. Obviously, I have full energy, but if you don't, it's easiest to wait until your counter is full, or at least over between 20 and 24. So what you're going to want to do is go up to the East Towers, and the easiest way, the best class that you can possibly take in order to finish these CREST challenges quickly is to take Charms class, and I will show you why. Hopefully the game will cooperate with me as I'm doing this on the fly, doing it live, but we shall see. So Charms class, the easiest way, do only 1-hour classes. Now, obviously this isn't going to work if you have a lot going on in your day and you can't frequently check your phone and get back to the game on and off, then certainly consider doing 8-hour classes. They have more stars, bang for your buck as far as that goes, and you do get better rewards. But if you're trying to do the crests fast, the 1-hour classes give you the best bang for your buck. It takes 12 energy to get each star in a 1-hour class, whereas it takes between 18 and 17, sometimes more if you're really high level, to get 1 star in an 8-hour class. So 1-hour classes are the way to go, and Charms class is the best. So if you'll take a look here, see, Professor Flitwick is going to teach us some stuff, but in every class you have different options, and you got to see what your energy options are. What you're going for are things exactly like this. You want to choose whatever 5 energy options you possibly can, and this is why it's helpful to have a full energy bar when you do this, because it takes 2 5 energy tasks to get 1 star, and that happens really, really quickly. So let's tap this 5 times. And as you can see, it goes all the way up to halfway. Now, like I said, each star takes 12 energy, but the 5 energy tasks give you 6 energy toward the star. You get an extra point for doing a more strenuous task, taking more energy all in one go. So it's much better if you have options to do a 5 energy move, definitely do it. And the reason that Charms class is the best is because there are more 5 energy tasks in Charms class than compared to any other classes in the game so far, to my knowledge. Now, someone might be able to correct me. I'm not sure when it comes to herbology or care for magical creatures, because I have not personally unlocked those particular classes in the game yet. But these are the best, because almost every little chapter that you can possibly do in Charms class has multiple opportunities for the 5 energy tasks. So it goes really, really quickly. So boom, 2 tasks done with 1 star. It is that simple. Choose your reward, moving on. It's very, very quick, and you can, answer the questions and get extra points in the whole thing. But because you have more 5 energy tasks available, Charms class is the best use of your energy out there. Now, this is definitely an easy way to bump up your empathy attribute, so if you've been slacking off on your attributes, these CREST challenges are actually a really great way to buff especially your empathy score, because you will be taking a lot of Charms classes over the course of a few days. So here we are on another one, and boom! Again, easy 5 energy task, right off the bat. And let's take a look at what... See? Again, 5 energy task. It's so easy in Charms class to get through it really, really quickly and with as little energy as possible. So basically we just finished an entire Charms class with 4 tasks. And that happened in the course of like 2 minutes. So this is what makes Charms class so awesome, is there are a lot of 5 energy tasks available, which means you can power through it really quickly, and it only takes 20 energy. I started with 28, now I'm down to 8. So boom, 1 class done, 2 crests attained toward the challenge. So I went from 8 up to 10. Very, very quick, very easy. Charms is the best class. Hands down, the best class. So you can always exit and re-enter if you have enough energy, and so that's where the other tips and tricks come in here. So, the couple tips and tricks that I wanted to give you guys for keeping this going as quickly as possible is you want to watch your freebies, number 1. So, first off, take a look at your pets. If you have any pets, they do cost gems. They are expensive, but they are a long-term investment in the game. So if you know you're going to be doing a lot of these challenges, if you know that you're going to be playing the game long-term, more than a couple months, it is worth investing in pets because they do give you extra energy every few hours. The owl gives you a single extra energy point every 3 hours, the cat gives it every 4.5 hours, and the toad and the rat give you an extra energy point every 6 hours. So definitely, equip whatever pet you'd like to take with you, but you can definitely check your pets regularly to get those extra energy points to help your counter go up to full faster. Because the faster you redo your counter with your energy, the faster you can take another Charms class and get more crests. So, at the moment, I've used both of the energy for my pets, but that's the easiest way to get it, or you can go down to whichever dormitory that you're in. In my case, Slytherin is down in the dungeons. You can go into your dormitory and tap your pets there. So definitely keep an eye on your pets, and also keep an eye on your freebie energy points. So that would be this portrait right behind my avatar here, and then also down here is Peeves, so you can click on him for an extra energy. Some of mine are already clicked because I played today, but these all re-amp their energy every few hours, between 3 hours up to 12 hours. So the one that resets every 3 hours is this painting here on the West Towers. So definitely every couple times that you're taking classes, if you're trying to do this really, really fast, check the West Towers always to see if that painting is available for an extra energy point. So I'm just going to power through my extra energy points. The little statues behind there are 1. Let's see if we've got the house elf down into the dungeon. No, I already clicked that one. Over to the castle grounds. I already clicked the little stick there that brings Fang out, so that's not available to me. And then the books down in the corridor here. See? There you go. Extra energy point. Now, if you do have Hogsmeade available, there is a kid in one of the back alleys that you can tap, and he comes sledding down for an extra energy point. And also in the Forbidden Forest, there's a spiderweb that you can tap for an extra energy point. So there are places that I don't currently have unlocked that many people probably will. You guys can get extra energy from those spots too. So, once you have all of the energy, again, taking a look at my counter over here, I am currently up at 13. But there are a couple other tricks to get extra energy, and I'm going to show you those right now. So head over to the lower floor west, And we're going to take a look really quickly. If you go down to your bottom right-hand corner, click on the little character icon, and see where your friendship levels are. This is another way to get some quick energy if you plan it correctly. So, in my case, Rowan is going to take a lot of energy in order to get her up to the next level to give me that free energy boost. At the moment, Ben Copper is actually lost in my game, so I can't up his friendship level at all. But, if you'll take a look, Penny Hayward, I can do. Penny Hayward is only 9 points away from boosting up my energy 15, so that's definitely worth taking a look at. So, easiest way to get energy from friends here is going to be upping their level as regularly as possible. At least hit this once a day. The meal with a friend will re-amp every 10 hours, so you can sometimes do that twice a day if you happen to, hit the game first thing when you wake up, and then again before you head to bed. But if you're checking the game regularly to try and power through these crests, you're going to be checking. So definitely keep an eye on upping your friendship levels. So let's hit Penny here really quickly. It takes a couple coins, but we're going to beat her at gobstones and get some extra energy. Alrighty. So we need to distract her, which means it's all about potions. So I'm going to power through this really quickly and then show you guys that it does give you that 15 extra energy, and then we can take another Charms class, and hopefully we'll see that we get more of those 5 energy spots. Alrighty. Continuing on. Don't try to distract me. Haha, that's the whole point. Alright, Flitwick. Aw, Sprout would have been better. That's okay, because my attributes are so high, I have level 20 attributes, this goes pretty quickly for me. I tend to play the game where I just take a lot of classes without progressing the plot, so I'm way behind on the plot, but my attributes are the same as almost a year 4 student, so that doesn't hurt. Alright, let's talk about potions, because potions get her very distracted. Alrighty, that should get us pretty close. And there we go. So, quick game of gobstones is going to give us enough friendship points here to level her up to level 9. And that means 15 energy for us. So we went from 14 up to 29. That maxed out our counter, and that extra energy point does go there even though it would have maxed us out. So now, of course, we have enough energy for a second Charms class. So if you're just keeping an eye on these things, you can do a lot of classes very quickly. So let's take another Charms class really quickly and see this in action. Once again, most of the little subsections in Charms class are going to have a couple different spots that you can get 5 energy from. So here we go. Straight away. But you can always tap and then tap away if it doesn't have it. In this case, there's no other choice, so we need to do a 3 here instead of a 5, and a 2, and here's a 5 again. So because we have another 5 task, because it's going to give us so much more than we actually need to get this star here, we're actually going to get that energy back. So it's like those last 2 moves, the 3 and the 2, didn't even happen, because we're going to get all of that extra energy back. So I started with 29, I'm now at 19. So again, you save so much energy just by doing Charms class instead of any other class. It is ridiculous. Alright, let's see. The effect of a Stupefy spell is to stun you. Extra points. 10 points to Slytherin. Alrighty, moving right along. I look very pleased with myself. I still wish we had hair colors, though. Just saying. Alright, so, subsection number 2. Again, there are 2 stars in every 1 hour class, so just take a look. We have Watch there for 5, so let's do that. And then we can take a look at the book down here. That's usually a 5, and over here it's only a 3. So again, 5s. 5s are the way to go. So really, even though I had to do those 2 other tasks in the first half of this class, I still managed to get the entire class done with only 20 energy, which is much, much less than if I took any other class. So definitely, easiest way to get through these CREST challenges fast, take Charms class, and keep a lookout for all of those 5 energy tasks, because definitely the fastest, easiest way to get through a lesson. So that's it. That's going to be 2 classes in the last, what did it take us? Like between 5 and 7 minutes, and that's with me jabbering at you guys. But seriously, watch your freebies, watch your pets, and especially watch those friendship levels, because that gives you a big boost of energy for free. Just make sure that you do the friendship level when you have space in your energy counter. Even though it does push you over, it's helpful to have like a lower counter, and then the boost feels like it gets you further. But be careful to only tap on your pets and the certain freebie energy spots like the portrait here. Only do that when you have space in your counter, because some of these things, if you have a full counter, it doesn't count. It'll act like it gives you the energy point, and then it doesn't. So definitely keep an eye on all of that. And my last tip for all of this is keep an eye on the timing. So right now I have 9 energy. That means I would need at least another 11 energy. So 11 times 4 is going to be 44 minutes. But if you have an absolutely empty counter here, it's going to take about an hour and a half for you to get a full counter, or at least enough energy in the game in order to take another Charms class. So keep it in mind that you're going to be coming back to this game relatively frequently. But every half an hour, 1 more Charms class. And again, if you're able to get those extra energy spots, it might take you less time. But that is by far the easiest way to get more crests very quickly in the game. So I hope everybody enjoyed this quick flash tutorial, and I hope that the tips and tricks help you guys if you're trying to get through this very quickly, especially if you haven't picked up the game for a couple days and you're already a couple days into this challenge. I mean, this one, we've got like 9 days. So 9 days is a lot of time in order to get all of these tasks done. It's totally achievable. I can usually do between 25 and 30 crests in a single day, just by using the tips and tricks that I showed in this video. So definitely take a look, see where you're at, and hit those Charms classes. You will up your attribute for empathy like whoa, and you will unlock all of these fun rewards in the Crest challenges. So have fun in the sun with Hogwarts Mystery in the next week, and I will see you guys on the channel soon. Take care, and until next time, nah.